The original plan for this video was just to do a silent cook-up where I just make the beat and edit it afterwards with no like commentary or whatever, but I didn't switch the ASIO, so my OBS didn't pick it up. But I will switch it now, and I'll go through how I made this SGPWES type beat. I started with the expand horn. It's the big section from expand 2. Essentially, it sounds super dark because what you're doing is you're going up only one semitone, so from C to C sharp, and that creates tension within the chords, which I guess it's not really chords either because it's just one note. And then these are just accent notes here to add to the bounce of it. Next thing I did is I added this strobe from the OK Pablo one-shot kit. As for the one-shot itself, I made sure to set this envelope, and that's about it. Then in Electra, I used this this ARP from Inception presets. This pretty much follows the C sharp pattern that we're going with, and an octave up in the second half or something like that. And finally, I added this bell from my own drum kit here. It's one shot, and I have the hold set similar way you would do your 808s, and it sounds like this. And the reason for the hold is, as you just heard there, you can pretty much make these notes super staccato and have like a stutter effect before the next bar hits. As for drums, try to keep it pretty simple, hard hitting normally. I added this clap snare. And I added these hi-hats, which seem a little complicated, but it's just a bunch of rolls. Then there's a snare, sounds like this. Finally, the 808, which is just the spins. I have it a little boosted with the hold, obviously. I have it boosted by about 7%. And of course, since the beat is kind of simple, I tried to add another 808 pattern, which is a CTM with the same hold and a little bit of boost, I think. Oh no, no boost, just a simple hold envelope here. And that, similar to the other 808s, follows the C sharp pattern that we've been using this whole beat. And there's a couple technical things about this pattern that I'll go through after I play it right here. Oh my god. So essentially, the up and down is just it's just going octave up, octave down. As I said, following the C sharp pattern. To note here, this slides are kind of sleigh inspired, and leaving them on hold gives it that sound, because if you were to stretch them out normally and have them, you know, hold, it would sound great. And I don't think it sounds as good. And essentially, to add to the bounce, what I did is I put the first pattern and the second pattern together, and then I cut out certain parts. So zoom in here and you can see like the kind of, I don't know if it'll show on video, but there you can see the kind of indents on where the 808's hitting. So by doing that, this is what it would look like. You put them side by side like this, and you can kind of just make areas where you want to have the other 808 hit in the same pattern. So like this. And since they're following the same notes, it blends pretty easily, and by setting them to hold as well, it makes it so they don't overlap. And so pretty simple beat overall. Nothing too crazy on the arrangement either. There's just a couple stutters and stops in some spots, and then of course the 808 thing I just mentioned. I'm gonna let the beat play out on the outro, and yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Leave any video suggestions you guys have in the comments down below.